Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Woo. All right, all right. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Welcome to Pleasure Tools Tuesday, um, where we're going to be talking about external tools that you can bring into the bedroom to spice it up a little bit, right? So essentially, we're supposed to be talking about sex furniture today. But here's the thing. Here is the thing, okay? They're not gonna let me show. So I went and looked up the terms, and I can't show you. Uh, I would not be able to show you. I mean, I could, but they're gonna push it down. They're gonna Oh, so all we're gonna have to be able to do is talk about it. But I did get my Patreon set up. And so if I can figure that out today, maybe I will go online on my Patreon and I can show you like a few things that we have. Some stuff that I like, just to help and different things. And the reason why this is important is that a lot of people think that tools and sex tools and sex toys are specifically and strategically for pleasure, when it is actually also really important for accessibility. Okay. So when we talk about toys, we usually talk about them in the nature of, being able to get the toys that you want and, using them in a sexual capacity and all those things. But we don't really think about it, the tools, as an accessibility feature. If you have issues with a bad back, if you have tight hips, or if you have low flexibility, if you have bad knees, if you have bad shoulders, all these things could impede your sexual performance. And so you can use tools to help you in that arena as well. Um, Specifically, they make toys and design toys specifically for other reasons that we can use for these reasons. Okay. So, for example, they have a chair, and of course, I can't show you, but there is a chair, and it's a riding chair that you can buy. If you have issues with um, accessibility as far as being able to be on top, they make a chair that you can buy, and it's just a frame on the top and it's a frame on the back, and it's one piece and it loops all around, but it has two um, plastic pieces on the top, and so there's an opening in the middle of those plastic pieces. And if you were to sit a body on top of those plastic pieces, it would spread the plastic pieces out, which would lower the body a little bit in between that hole and make it more accessible, while also providing support. The straps provide support for you to be able to be on top and to ride essentially without having to be on your knees or on your hands or on the ground. So the partner would slide up under you, and they would be able to access you from the opening between the two plastic support pieces. Sometimes those stands come with handles, so you can even get like the kind that has the handle on the front. So as you're riding, you can use the handle to steady yourself, which also may be important, especially if you have mobility issues. If you still want to be able to participate in these activities, this is how we do it. Okay. So there are things that are specifically made that are being made, specifically made to help with sexual issues that people may have with their bodies, right? Or um, different kinds of disabilities, even. They make toys that are hands free, so that if you have um, arthritis or other types of issues that don't let you hold like a toy, it fits in the folds of the labia. The same thing for stimulators, penis stimulators. You could just slide it on and it does all the work. It does the sucking, the pumping, all of that. It's on its own. And so if you don't have the means, or if you have a bad shoulder, or compromised grip, those kind of things make it more difficult to pleasure yourself and to be able to participate in sexual activity. And so you don't have to cut those things all the way off. You just have to find the tool that you need for the issue that you're having, right? And so there are different types of furnitures depending on what you're looking for. And so some of the most common are going to be, beds and couches and things like that. You can get it's called a sex couch. And it is usually has a big hump on one end and a smaller hump on the other end, and you can use that couch in different ways as well. So placing your body over the larger hump makes different parts of the inner erogenous zones more accessible. Being over the smaller hump also does the same thing. It changes the angle of the person that's penetrating. And so there's all these different ways that you can use those devices. They often help with positioning the hips and moving the body in different ways so that you can reach those deep erogenous zones, which is another is another topic that I'm going to cover on my Patreon, because I won't be able to cover it here. I mean, I could talk about it, but usually, so maybe we'll do that. We'll have the discussion about it, and then we'll get into the deeper discussion on like how to find it, exercises, what to do on the Patreon. And let me put the link, since I am still building it, so not too much, okay? Not too much. But I do have some of the things available. Oh, not enough of them though. Hold on. Ooh, okay, well, we can use that one. Yeah, we can use that one. And then, ooh, okay, so, oh, this is scary, I guess. Okay, let's go back, because I must have did something wrong. Um, oh, no, 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 no. Yikes. Okay, let me copy my link and I will give it to you all. I am still technically working on it though, so not too much. Um, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. My goodness. Ooh. Maybe I should do that. It's telling me I need to make an intro video. I didn't think of that. Gosh. It's just so much stuff to do. It is hot. I hope y'all are taking care of yourself. I hope y'all are resting and relaxing and keeping cool, keeping those kids and those pets cool, because it's hot. I was out early this morning before the sun came up, and I'm like, why am I already sweating under my neck? It's 4 a.m. why is it why is it 4 a.m. sweat hotness already? Like, why is that already a thing? Um, but yes, okay. So different types of furniture. There's also furniture that that you can purchase that can be used interactively, of course, um, with a partner. Now, that's going to be we talking about like position enhancers, like stuff that puts you in better positions, help you to facilitate specific positions. Something like the doggy style strap. There's a strap that you can buy, and it has a piece on the front that would go around the partner's belly, and then there's two straps on the side, and so you would put the belt across the belly of the partner. The partner would be on all fours. Put the belly on the cross of the. I mean, put the belly across. Put the belt across the belly of the partner. I was laughing to get that. And then you would grab the straps get behind the partner, and it would just help you to be stable for the partner as you are going through the motions of doggy style. It just helps to stabilize you and stabilize your partner, get a good grip, and help to get into the rhythm. And there are like a lot of tools like that. You can also put in that category the sex swing. If you have a sex swing or even a door swing, door swings are a little more common. Where it uses your gravity. You hook it on the back of a door, and you can put up to 200. Some of them go up to 250 pounds on the door frame, and it would position you to where you would be off of your knees, off of your back. If you have issues with that, off your knees, off of your back, and it would suspend the weight in air, so your partner wouldn't have to hold you. You would get the feeling of having standing sex without actually being in position to be doing dangerous stuff. Okay, I'm a big old girl, 250 pounds in the air is under somebody else's weight. We both gonna be at the at the urgent care. Okay, so let's just not do that. But that the swing gives you that option. Now, you can get the door swing. We actually have the come on, the hooks in the beams of the ceiling for swings as well. But we also have a swing frame that we use when we take the swing on events and exhibitions and stuff. So there's different setups that you can have for it, depending on how much space you have and how much intentionality you want to spend on creating this type of space. So if you have a lot of space, then of course, or in a space where you can use those. If you put the hooks in the ceiling, it's also really good for a yoga swing. So you can also use it for, I mean, when I'm not showcasing or any of that, I use it for my yoga. So it has alternate uses and alternate ways that you can complete this activity. So it just depending on how much money you have, how much time you have, and how far you're willing to go. So some things like that help stabilize. You can also use some household items. It's like a pillow, or they make sex wedges. These wedges that you would they're like the wedges that you would use for a footrest, but it's larger for the body. And essentially what it does is the same thing that the chair and the couch and all those things do, is that it moves your body into a different position to receive penetration. And when it does that, you are putting different erogenous zones in the pathway, and you're able to experience different types of orgasms based on where inside of the body your stimulation is coming from. So using a wedge, you would put that either under the lower mons pubis, so put it under your pubic bone, or if you are on your stomach, or if you are on your back, you would slide it under your lower back, so your hips and stuff would sit over it, and just kind of lift it up, just to give you that different angle. Again, when you get inside, there's a lot of places where nerves meet and convene inside of a vagina. And each of those places, if stimulated, can produce a different type of orgasm. So it's good to try different types of furniture and stimulation, just because doing a small little tilt of the hips or a curve of the body can change the trajectory into which the vagina is being penetrated, and it can change exactly where you're hitting in there and where the nerve endings are inside of that canal. So don't sleep on putting a pillow up under there, sliding a pillow up under there just to give it uh just to give it a little bit of oomph, to give that access to a different area. You can also, of course, get big furniture, big sex furniture, and you can get bondage and kink furniture for different types of sexual play. And when we're talking about that, we could be talking about something like a St. Andrew's cross, which we built last year for our Halloween exhibition. I have no idea what I'm going to build this year, but I think I'm going to let my Patreon subscribers choose what I build. So I'm going to put some options in there, have a vote on it, and we'll choose what I'm going to be building this year. But we built the St. Andrew's cross last year. Um, and you can get a St. Andrew's cross in a standard cross, or you can get a foldable option. The one that I built actually does fold away. So you can get a foldable option as well. And just if you want to put it up, and what a St. Andrew's cross is that it is essentially an X, and at the top of that X is usually some type of restraints, and at the bottom of it is another pair of restraints, and a person can be tied into a St. Andrew's cross and can be flogged, can be tickled, can be caned, can be all types of things. You can play with wax, and it's essentially a restraint tool, but it is a device that you can get inside and use for play with your partner. They also have like these small, which is what I'm thinking it is going to be one of the options for Halloween, but it's like a spanking bench. And so essentially what it's a bench at the top, and then it's two lower levels. And the knees go on the lower level, and the body, the chest and the stomach goes on the top level. And then there's handcuffs, of course, on the legs, and you would be bent over with your rump in the air, um, bent over with your rump in the air, and that is prime position for spanking. Okay, it's usually padded, all kinds of things. Yes. Um, Also, getting a restraint system, like putting one under your bed. They have the 4 point restraint systems that you can put under the bed. You can keep them under all the time. Nobody has to even know they're there, and just pull them out when you need them. They tuck under there nicely. You can size them to put them for however long the arms and legs are. It's usually like 2 straps, and you just kind of have to do this arm and this leg and this arm and this leg, and um, you can tighten them up and loosen them up as needed, but those can stay on the bed indefinitely. They can just hang out there if that's what you want, or you can put them away. There are discrete options for that kind of thing. And then another one of the things that I'm thinking about making is a queening chair. So we kind of made one, but we didn't make it for queening. We made it for, we put a Hitachi wand in the middle and then a remote control. So it's not necessarily for queening. A queening chair is essentially a cunnilingus chair. It is a chair that someone will be able to sit on, and then someone can access their genitals from beneath the chair. Um, so I'm thinking about something like that. I don't know. You have to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So, usually furniture can come in a couple of different ways. It will usually come on washable microfiber material, so something that cleans pretty easily. You can also get inflatable options, so there are inflatable um, options available. Uh, You can get, of course, build wood options. So there are more than one type of medium that sex furniture comes in. You can get steel, you can get wood, you can get plastic. It's all kinds of things. You can also make your own stuff like I did. I do not listen. I build that stuff, but I am not an expert. I am not a woodworker. I'm not any of that stuff. I'm just a determined black woman. And that's pretty much all you need. A determined black woman can do anything. So, like the things that I built the chair. I call him Chauncey. I built a pillory, which is a device that you would have seen in medieval times when people got in trouble. Their heads and their arms go in, and you can like throw stuff at them. You can flog them, all kind of stuff. So I built one of those. No instructions, no nothing. Just like, oh, let me see what it looked like, and then see if I can figure out how to do it. That is fully how that works. Like, I don't have any measurements. I don't have a guide. I'm not building something somebody else built and they're giving me plans. No, I'm simply looking at it and then buying wood and making shit shake. So you don't have to be a professional if you do want to have personal furniture. If you want to make it, you can make it. You do not have to buy it if you are. I'm not even going to say savvy like that, because if we are to be honest, I do not think that I'm savvy. Hey, Luna. Yeah, I don't think that I'm that like savvy in building stuff, but I am determined. So if I am determined, I will build things. I will make stuff happen. Hey, I can't be stopped. So, don't be discouraged if you are interested in having your own, like building your own, types of stuff, because it's yours. It's yours. I use it for showcases. So people usually, when I have my show exhibitions or parties or anything like that, people usually come through and we'll make it happen. We make it happen. Ooh, that just gave me a really good idea. I can't tell y'all. I can't tell you yet, because if I don't do it, I'm gonna be sad. But I just got a really good idea. I just got a really good idea. Oh, shut up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hmm. All right. So anyway, yes. They make furniture. They make sex furniture that you would be able to see, that you would be able to use, and it's actually pretty affordable. Not, of course, not all of it. We do have some high end stuff, but you also can get stuff on a very low end as well. Excuse me. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You can buy that wedge pillow. I think they make those inflatable wedge pillows. You can get them for like $10. And again, that $10 will have a marked effect on your sexual existence if you are using it correctly. So even something as small as just, buying 3 feet of rope, 3 feet of rope from Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever hardware store is near you. And you can use that in so many ways. The possibilities are endless. Okay? They're endless possibilities. So don't cheat yourself. If you want to get into some good stuff, get into some freaky stuff, definitely give adding some sexual furniture to your existence. You want to do that for sure. Now, if you want to again go more of a home route, if you have kids and they don't need to be in your bed like that, and you don't want people in your business, and I get that. We all have to find a space and find a way to be able to enjoy things, especially our sexuality, especially when we have families and responsibilities and children. So I completely get that. If you want to do that, there's also ways to do that. You don't need to buy any special wedge pillows or anything. You can use a blanket. You can use a yoga bolster. You can use a regular pillow. Regular pillows are not as firm as the other pillows. And so they, depending on what type of pillow it is, you may have to get a couple of them or, fold them up, whatever you have to do to get it to maintain its shape. But it is possible to do. It is not, you do not have to spend the money on it or have to invest in things to be able to enjoy that, to enjoy furniture or turn your regular furniture into sex furniture. If you have pillows, you can use the arm of the couch, you can use footstools, you can use an ottoman, you can use an ottoman that has storage, you can use both and do a double put your toys inside of it and then use the ottoman as well. And again, if you're just talking about different angles, you can lay across it, you can lay on the side, one leg up, you can lay on your stomach, toot it up, you can lay on your back with your head hanging over the edge. Like, there's so many different ways that you would be able to use that without having to purchase any additional equipment. There's also certain toys that are going to be like the big budget items. Big budget items, again, they're gonna hit you over the head, but it's still great for it. They have, so it's called a sway concept bed, and it's a ocean inspired sway motion for slow rhythmic play. Okay, and so it's kind of like, it's giving waterbed. I don't know how old y'all are, because I know that, like, probably my brothers and sisters have never seen a waterbed, just me and the brother up under me. But you get to them last three, they probably never ever seen a waterbed. So it's kind of like it's not necessarily a waterbed because it sways like a hammock. It's a hammock bed, but it's supposed to help for like restlessness and like all that kind of stuff. But it is expensive. We're talking about this one is $1,599. Let's look at it. I would like to see a little video on how it is. I tell you what, it is a very aesthetically pleasing. Oh, I could probably show that. Aesthetically pleasing looking bed. Let's look at it. Like, if I had some money, I would definitely buy it. Okay, let's go to here. There we go. Like that, I love that color too. But I also like this one. But oh gosh, that looks so cool. The Sway Modern Bed is a modern, eye-catching, transform your bedroom into a dream haven with the breathtaking bed, featuring a stunning, polished gold metal frame that supports velvet upholstery on the headboard and footboard with channel tufting for texture. This sleek bed not only commands your attention, it demands it. The wavy design of the headboard and footboard evokes a dramatic image reminiscent of a bed rolling on the waves. Hold on, but is it actually moving, or did you just draw lines on it? Is that moving? I don't think that's moving. Oh no, this is something else. Oh, okay. So is this the sway bed? Did the other people just take the name because it's... Furthermore, you can assemble the bed frame in 20 minutes. Likewise, it doesn't require any tools. It's also quick to disassemble, making it easy to reassemble in another room or residence. Now you can make sleepless or restless nights a thing of the past and get good sleep. Oh, so I guess this one just like... Oh, I hope that this is not... Please don't... I want to see it. I want to see it in action.
According to a study by the University of Geneva in Switzerland, a gentle swaying motion allows for faster, deeper, more enjoyable sleep, which is linked below, are startling. Rocking produces much better sleep. The sway bed takes the gentle swaying motion of a hammock and combines it with the superior back support of your existing mattress for what is the best sleep you've ever had, believe me. The sway bed's high-strength steel frame suspends your existing box springs and mattress safely and silently, letting you enjoy a soothing rocking motion that puts you to sleep faster, helps you achieve REM sleep more quickly, and, for reasons only the Swiss researchers understand, somehow keeps you in REM even when noises or other external stimulation would have otherwise woken you up. But the sway bed isn't just for people who have trouble sleeping. I never have trouble sleeping, but the sway bed's gentle rocking has me sleeping deeper and waking up more rested. When you've sway slept, you'll never want a regular bed again, I promise you. Help fund the launch of the sway bed with your pre-order. We have prototypes built, as you can see. Your pre-order will speed us into production and make sure you get one of the first sway beds built. Won't that be cool? Sway cool.
I want to see this picture. Okay. You can definitely imagine that for something else though. You know, hey. We get it. We get it. We get it. But yeah, so I feel like that would be now I'm like intrigued because I want better sleep. I like sleeping. Sign me up for some sleeping. So they have those ooh, what's this? Let's look up this. Okay, so we're just looking up stuff now. Let me look at it before to make sure that we don't get in trouble. Um that's just a no. Ooh, so they have smart bed accessories. Let's see what that's talking about. I think that when we talk about the future of like sexual technology, we are going to see more of an investment into uh, furniture, into freaky furniture for sure. Um, you're going to see more tools that are going to be used specifically for pleasure as we move forward into the future. I absolutely believe that. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, we have a lot of stuff now that people don't know exists, which is why I do a lot of the exhibitions I do, and I buy the toys, and I like all the toys that I have, everything that I bought with my own money. There's nothing that has been given, donated, none of that. I worked and spent my own money to buy these things so that people can have access to them. And so when I do my exhibitions, I bring all the toys out. I bring all the everything that I can carry, everything that can fit in my little trailer, and take it with me and bring them out so that people can touch it and they can get on it and they know what exists and know what's out there, because most people don't know the things that do exist. And then if even if they do know, they don't know all the ways in which you can use it or all the ways into which it can be beneficial for you. Now, some of my more high end pieces of my sex furniture I'm going to be showing on Patreon. Um, I don't know when yet because I have to get on there. I have to do like a little pre live, whatever. Um, so we'll have to revisit this and I'll be able to bring some stuff out and like show what we have, what it does, how you use it, all those types of things. And I'm never going to be able to do that on here. So, some of my larger ticket items, furniture. Well, I don't. I mean, I guess it is furniture. You do sit on it, but you wouldn't just be sitting on it recreationally. Is what I'm saying. I have a saddle, which is like a It is a machine that you can straddle across, and it vibrates. But it doesn't vibrate like it vibrates like a jet engine. I could turn it on and you would hear but it is super. People love it. People love that thing. They love how loud it gets. They love the different settings and all the stuff. So just for years I've had it. It was almost $1,000. Um it was like 790, like 800 and something dollars to buy, but it is a great tool if you do have issues, especially in self pleasure, but you can also use it for couples play. um, if you have different types of fantasies about, like, DP or any other types of things like that, they have tools for that. So you can get on the saddle, or we also have what is called an effing machine. Okay, that's the name of it. Don't cancel me. That's what it's called. It's called an effing machine. And this is essentially a machine that has a dildo attached at the end, and it has a motor and a crank on it, and it goes around, and that makes the dildo go in and out, and you can change the speeds, you can change the angles on it. So if you need it to be pointing up, you need it to be pointing down, you can do all of those different things to the furniture to get it exactly how you need it for what you're trying to do. And so that machine was actually only like $200. The one that I want is the Highsmith one that comes on the frame. But I if I learn how to weld, it's over. It is over. It's over. And it's on my bucket list. When I get all this money that I got, I'm expecting, that I'm manifesting, that I'm going to go to welding school, and I'm going to freaking learn how to weld, and I'm going to I'm going to weld so much shit. I'm going to be sewing everything together with metal. If I learn how to weld, it's over. But I do want to get the Highsmith, because it does come on a frame. Mine doesn't come on a frame. But again, I want to build one. I want to build a frame for it. Other furniture that I've seen that I don't have, but I am interested. We had an artist at our exhibition last year who built a massage table with a lot of different a lot of different don't do that. I'm actually shocked you don't know how to weld, because the way you know how to do literally everything, if I tell the story. Again, I'm also shocked I don't know how to weld, but when I learn, I'm gonna be sewing houses together. I'm gonna be putting everything together, all the things together. But I want to learn how to weld, because I want to make other stuff. Somebody want to teach me? Anybody need an apprentice? Get the massage table. So one of the artists made a massage table, and on that massage table there were restraints, and there was an effing machine attached to the massage table, and it just had all kind of gadgets and stuff, and like, I love that. So like, you can be creative with the furniture. You don't have to just go out and buy. You can make it too. You can make it too. I got a massage table I need to get rid of. Maybe I need to throw some handcuffs on the side. Be like, y'all want this massage? I got one. You need this one? You can have this one. But yes, massage tables are also a really good sensual piece of furniture. It's a great role play furniture, piece of furniture to use for massage play, and for Tasha. It's a great tool to use for like oil play, stuff like that. If you want to role play as masseuse and hardworking individual. You can do that. Like there's all kinds of things available. And I think I reinforced my massage table too. Like, cause I was like, it's a big body. I don't want to put my body up here. Why is it squeaking and moving like that? So I like put some different screws in there and different brackets on mine. I don't know about everybody else's because I don't want mine falling over. I gotta put my body on there. I need to be safe. And so yeah, there are lots of different freaky furniture options. Um, Again, when I get it set up, when we get close to, probably actually it'll be next month. So I usually start my builds in end of August, beginning of September. So I'm going to be on my Patreon. I'm going to put some options up and let the people choose what I build this year. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm still gonna give them options that I can build. Don't be bringing no shit to me that I can't build. Like, can you make this space rocket sexy? Like, no. So, but I'll probably figure it out though. If you ask, I'd probably figure it out. Um, Ooh, we got a Amazon package. I thought he had some food. I was excited. That's not what he has. I am hungry though. I haven't eaten today yet. But yes, different types of sex furniture. We show and do an exhibition on our sex furniture every year at Expression Over Repression. So on Halloween, you need to make some time for me. Put me on your schedule because I do expect you to be at our exhibition. We have art and we have sex and we have food and wine and titties. And it is a great time. So, I got to figure out what I want to be for Halloween. Oh gosh. What to even be? What do you even be for Halloween? Oh man. I need to start thinking about that too. All right, all right. So, if it goes well, the idea that I just had, y'all should be hearing about it pretty soon. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. I'm going to see. Okay, I'm gonna see. Ooh. Okay. Okay. What do y'all have planned for the rest of the summer? The summer's almost up. Have you been in a two piece yet? Has everybody been in a two piece yet? Has all the men had their shirt off? Y'all haven't been going to the beach in no white tees, have you? You need to be two pieces and nipples out, everybody. The summer is almost over. And you need to be on a boat. Have you been on a boat yet? You need to be on a boat. You need to be in a two piece or no white t-shirt. Here's an idea for new furniture. Transform a sturdy pool table like the massage table to where there's a part that will allow the bottom half to come off so the bottom is freely accessible to the other person. Ooh, with restraints, of course. Mmm. Oh, that is a good idea. Like cutting in half like a magic trick. Yeah, but I wonder also, could you do that? We could probably do that on a massage table. Like retract it, like put some snaps on the bottom. I could probably do that. I could probably make that. Yeah. Okay, that's an idea. Like where it just separates. And so if the top half is still restrained, the bottom half is freely accessible. Like a gynecologist chair. Ooh, can I get a ooh? Let me go look on Facebook Marketplace. You think I can find a gynecologist chair? Oh, let me see. Uh oh my gosh. to buy one. Okay, I don't need all of that. I don't need the drawers and stuff. They trying to make me buy the drawers. It's $900. I'm not spending no $900. Okay, now can I make it? I might can make it. Let me. We need used. I don't care if some coochies have already been opened up in it. Refurbished, $2,995. Oh, under 500. Let's see. 250 to 7,900. Ooh, that would be fun. If I can get oh man, that would be so cool if I could get a gyno chair. Hold on. Silver Fox multi-purpose procedural medical chair. Ah, you're playing in my face. I'm gonna try. I like that idea. I just want to have that. That's not what I'm gonna build, but I just think it would be cool to to have one. Ooh, dang! I need like a orange lounge or use an old lounge chase like chair the same way. Yeah, but I want something with the stirrups. I feel like the stirrups is a integral part of the seat. Like I feel like we need something with the feet stirrups in there. But what do you do? Like they can't keep those chairs forever. So what do they do with old gyno chairs? Ooh wee, that's $6,000, $3,000. I might start selling dope. I want to buy that. I be able to. Ooh, hold on. This one's got. Oh, it's in Germany, but it's got extra leg rests around. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on a table, and I'm gonna have everybody build. See what I can build. I'm thinking about building a queening chair too. Ooh, hold on. Oh, this is miniature. I was finna say, girl, they got one right here for $75. But it's a miniature chair. But I'm like, I feel like I can make this. Let me see if I can show y'all. Move it over there. Yeah, I feel like I like the foot rests in that. Um, Showing y'all my phone feel like an old lady, but you know what I mean. But this is a little miniature queen and chair. Um, so I'm thinking about doing that too, especially since dang, it's even $6,000 on Alibaba. Jeez, Louise. Ooh, so I got to see this the King Edward's love chair. Ooh, can I build that? I don't know. That's kind of I feel like I need a um I probably need a degree to do this. This feel. But okay, let's ooh. So I got to see this in person. I got to see it at a museum. Let me see if I can pull it up. Uh yeah. Um oh no, I just need a picture. I don't need okay. Let me share so that y'all can see. Ooh, I don't know. That feel like that's gonna be a lot though. But this the chair. Um, this was King Henry the Eighth. I want to say. Was it King Edward? 4, 5, 6. Is that 6? I think that's 6. Um, yeah, I think that's 6. So this is the chair he had built. You can see people trying to like figure out how to use it. Everybody's drawing some options how to use it. And so I also think it's important because if you look, this part right here is kind of raised too. So, but you also see a place for your heels to go, like if you were to lay across it so you wouldn't slip. Like this is really delicately designed. So I think that might be out of my range on what to build. But that's like a classic that's a classic chair that is in museums now. I seen it in the museum. It was like, what the hell is that supposed to do? I'm sure I have a picture in my phone somewhere. But like, yeah, we can I'm gonna I don't know. If I was a king and I had money, I would definitely get that commission. I'm not even lying. I probably would. I would. I did. I would. I would. Y'all be mad at me. I'll be getting all kind of stupid stuff built. Yep. I would. So that's gonna be what we have to pick from for this year to see what we're gonna. Exactly. You need a double master's doctorate degree to build that. Hell yeah. I'm like, I gotta learn how to I gotta get in there. I gotta use the chisel and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. But you never know. I might can make something. I want to learn how to bend wood too. Like it's so much stuff. Like I want to learn woodworking. Um, oh, I think so. Oh, I need to go check to be sure though. Okay. Um, so yeah, definitely if you have the coin or the patience to build, start investing in sex furniture. I do believe that is going to be a lot more options in the future that it's gonna be a regular part of households, especially again when you start talking about accessibility issues and people getting older, and older people are still wanting access to sex right now. So we're still in a place where people are interested in being able to remain sexually active and are open to using different types of tools to make that happen. So I'm always here for that. Okay. All right, so let's look at the schedule for the rest of the week. Today is Tuesday, which means it was Pleasure Tools Tuesday, where we were talking about freaky furniture. Tomorrow is Ask Coach Katasha. And so at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, you can log in and you can come in, ask me any of your sexual questions, anything your heart desires, but many of these platforms have moderations built into the system, and so sometimes it doesn't let different words come up in the chat. So if you want to come in and you can stop by, drop your questions in the chat. If your question doesn't appear or you feel like I'm ignoring you, it probably didn't come up. I didn't see it. So just reword the question without the hotkeys, the hot words, and I can read in between the lines really well. I'm really good with my context clues. So that way we can get your questions answered without them being blocked and, you never getting the information that you need. It is important to me that you get the info that you need. Those monitors and blocks are not mine. I have turned off everything because I understand that you may not have the language to ask the question that you need to ask, but you still need an answer. So from my perspective, I want you to use whatever language that you have, and then I can correct and redirect the language with what you need if that is necessary. But it is still important that you are getting the answers to the questions that you need. So You can stop in, drop your questions in the chat. If you have a question that you don't want associated to your username or to your handle, but you do still have a question, you can send that question to me. You can email it to me at expressionoverrepression@gmail.com, or you can send it to any of my social media inboxes. You can send it to my Facebook, my Instagram. You can send it to my FetLife. You can send it to wherever. And let me give you my link tree so you can know all the places that you need to follow me. Excuse me. Where are you, link tree? There you are. So this has all of my socials. It has my books. It has the media that I've appeared in recently, podcasts, all that good stuff are going to be there. So you can keep up with that. And then so that's going to be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I look forward to your questions. On Thursday is going to be Sex Tech Thursday, where we're going to be talking about queering reproduction. And essentially, we're going to be talking about unorthodox ways that people are creating families that are outside of the heteronormative spectrum. So we're going to be talking about IVF. We're going to be talking about polycules, all different types of ways that families are existing, and what is that going to look like in the future? What is queering reproduction outside of, penis, vagina, sperm, egg, baby? There's a lot variations of how that can happen to create that child, and so we're going to explore what that looks like in today's time frame. And then of course Friday is going to be late night with Coach Katasha, where we're going to be talking about sex and relationships and all kind of things. I'm actually going to be, me, I love a good vacation. I'm actually going to be on vacation this weekend, and then I'm going to be on vacation next weekend too. But I will still be working. I am going to still be working. So Friday, late night with Coach Katasha, I'm just going to give you a warning because I might not be, it's my best friend's birthday, and so I might not be professional. I am still going to be me, but I'm not going to be, yeah. Okay. All right. So it's my best friend's birthday. So my little sister's birthday. So we're going to be turned up. But that's going to be Friday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure that you're following us on our socials so that you can get the notifications when we go live. I will not be, who's that? I will not be going live just randomly. I don't have it. I wish I did. I wish I could just, I'm just going to hop on. But I'm mostly just be on here talking to myself. And talking to yourself for like an hour and a half is crazy. It's crazy. But I have to do it. I've been doing it since February. Just on here chit-chatting with myself. So, but it's fine. I want to, did I miss? No. Day of debauchery. For sex down south. I like this little outfit he got on. Sun, skin, and sin. They're doing an event. There's a lot of Black people doing great stuff right now, especially in sex work. I just seen that Candace is dropping her trauma-informed kink and consent, or trauma-informed consent and kink. So that's going to be coming out soon. I see that Sex Down South is hosting a little event. I love that. Saturday, August 2nd from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. That's not little at all. And it's at a private residence. I love that. The Naked Trumpeter. Ooh. I like that. Poolside splash zone. Marla's Meat Rack. Oh, yeah. Love that. Oh, so much stuff going on. Again, it's the end of the summer, so, any kind of hot, kinky things that you need to do or need to get out the way or that's on your bucket list, now's the time to get it done, right? You just got a few more weeks of summer. I want to see a 2-piece. I want to see that shirt off on the beach. You can be in your basketball shorts, even though you're not playing basketball. You can be in your basketball shorts, but I want them shirts off. And no, this is no shirts for the men's. No shirts. I want them off. And for you, for the ladies, put it on. I want to see two pieces. I want to see that belly meat in the middle. I want to see that fat on the back. I want to see all of it. All of it. Because those things still are super attractive and I like them. So you don't have to put it on for nobody else. Put it on for me because that's what I like. And send me the picture. Put it on. Put the belly in the middle and send the picture to me. You don't even got to post it to nobody else. You can just send it to me and that works for me. Okay? But you got a couple more weeks of summer to make it happen. So make sure that you are feeding your summer bug because we're going to be falling into fall pretty soon. I'm going to be miserable. Oh, body going to be just aching. Spring, I love spring. Spring is probably it's a toss-up on my seasons. I love summer. I am a summer girl. It's never too hot. As soon as I get off of here, I'm going outside. I'm going to go play in my garden and sweat in the middle of the day. I'm doing it. So it's either a toss-up between summer and spring. I love spring just because I get so freaking tired of being cold in the winter. I be over the winter. Like, that is enough of that. I am never over the summer. I am always crying when it's gone. But I love when the spring happens and the birds come out and the hummingbirds show up and the leaves start turning back and the grass start getting a little color. Like, I love that. So, but in the spring, my body be hurting too. It's just that change in the weather, that barometric pressure change wreaks havoc on my joints. But the summer is almost over, so make sure you are taking advantage. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do me a little two-piece. I was looking for a new swimsuit for vacation. I have one, but I feel like it's just I got a lot of body like on the top. Hey, Allie, I am fantastic. How are you? Are you about to try to tell me something? Because, girl, I ain't got no money. If you come here being nice because you trying to tell me something, girl, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. Okay? So, I don't have nothing. I'm poor. uh, but, yeah, so make sure you're keeping up with our schedule. Ooh, what you got, Tasha? Furniture idea. Turn the massage chair into something. Make it where the person on the chair is more angled in the air. Ooh, I like that. I just saw your hair. Girl, this hair. I started redoing it in the back. But I didn't finish. So it's just you may hurt my feelings, girl. This is my hair. It's in the same two braids it's been in for about 8 days. I just wrap them around my head when I get tired of them touching me. But it's actually my hair, so it's the hair that I grew out of my body. But yeah, make sure that you're keeping up. I like that idea, Tasha. Yeah, maybe I could figure out something with the massage table. Put some handcuffs on the bottom where like your arms are handcuffed to the legs of the chair. Put a little wedge. Ooh, I could put a wedge in the middle. So for the belly, which will toot the butt up. I could do that. Put a little, so your arms, put your head inside of the little face place. Put the cuffs on the bottom. Put a wedge in the middle to angle the butt up. Yeah. Or like a little, ooh. What if I put like a wall, not a wedge, but like a wall, and like you would have to lean over this, and like put your knees up against it and like lean over it. Ooh, okay. I'm thinking my brain is going. My brain is going. I'm gonna build something. I don't know what I'm gonna build though. I do have some ideas. Um, we will figure it out. We will figure it out. We still got a lot of time. Halloween is a pretty good ways away. But for everything that I have to do, and again, because I was thinking about like taking a taking another like a math class or something, because like I don't know how to piece together fractions and all that. I don't know how to do none of that stuff. I don't know how to do none of that stuff. I just read the measurements and cut. And that's why it be costing me so much. Because I be in there wildly just trying stuff out. Like, let me just do it and then I'll figure out how. So we'll keep it we'll keep it in mind. Cause I don't really know. I don't really know. But again, I'll figure it out. I I tell you what. By the time that event come around, let me see what the days look like for October. Okay, so Halloween is on a Friday this year. Ooh, okay. Halloween's on a Friday. What's this? I got something saved in there, but I don't remember what. It just say new event, but it don't tell me. I'm sure that's something I'm supposed to be doing on November 1st. If I'm supposed to be at your event on November 1st, I'm sure it'll come up. It'll come back up. I have no idea what that is. And then daylight savings time is like 2 days later. Okay, so it's on a Friday. So that means Saturday is November 1st. I'll take that. I'll take that. Just take my money. I'm coming. I love that. We gonna be old as hell, still going to parties. Like, girl, come on, we have a party, girl. Come on, put your shoes on. Come on. Absolutely. But yeah, I'll think of something. I'm gonna think of something. Uh, I'm gonna think of something. We'll figure it out. Gosh, I still gotta figure out my costume. Do you know what you're gonna be? I don't know what I'm gonna be. Allie, you still here? What you gonna be for Halloween? So I can steal y'all ideas. No, I'm not gonna do that. Uh, I wish that I was. I wish that I don't know what I wish. I just need something else to be. I want to be Donita. Um, why you, is that her name? Why you don't play with my frog? I want to be her. What's the girl's name from Class Act? Oh, she was so fun. Golly. Why was that girl so fun? I was like, why is everybody running from her? She is fine. Alicia Rogers. Is that her name? Give me the full cast and crew, baby. Ooh, look at this little shirt she got on. If I could pull that off, that would be cute. What her name? Duncan Blade. They so funny. Duncan and Blade. They gave him a Blade. Demeter. Demeter. That's who I want to be. Um, I like that little shirt she got on. Ooh, I would eat that up. I would eat a slut. Shut up. Okay, but you gotta be a fancy slut. So are you gonna be a doctor slut? Are you gonna be a nurse practitioner slut? Are you gonna be a referee slut? Are you gonna be an FBI agent slut? Like you gotta put some. I need some qualifiers. Some qualifiers on that. Because I could be Pink Panther slut. I could be a lot of things, but I want to be Demeter. Why you don't play with my frog? Ooh, I like this little shirt she got on. Um, I thought you were gonna play with my frog. Your frog ain't jumping in my direction. There's a new tadpole in town. You better tell him, girl. She was so fine to me. Kid, on the other hand, absolutely not. That was not, Kid was not my jam. Like, when everybody was like, ooh, Kid is so fine, I'm like, you are bugging. Um, but, I mean, it's not. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, this how gangsters used to dress back in the day. You was a bully. You gotta be a bully with a half shirt on. Why they got the bully dressed like this? Oh my gosh. Man. We are so unserious because what? What? But if I think about it now, what movie was Full Force in? They was in there looking hella sus too. Like Baby Hers, Edges Laid. Like we used to, our bullies used to be different. These used to be our bullies. These ain't the bullies no more. The bullies are dressed like NWA. Like look at this inner city classroom. And like that dude, they did a good job casting this man because he looked hella old to be in this. Like, why is you in here up at these people's school? You need to be at work. You obviously need to be working on an air conditioner or something. Anyway, this who I want to be. Hold on, where'd she go? I like this shirt. Like I might see if I can like that would be too cool. But I would have to make that. But I always have to make stuff anyway. So, but I would have to make that. But I think I could eat that up. But nobody would. Who would even know? Who would even know? Um, I don't know. I'm gonna think something good. Uh, I always every time I see like the celebrities and stuff during Halloween, I'm like, man, why I ain't think of that? I liked Play, but I always thought Play looked old. Like I liked him. I liked the way he looked, but to me, he just always seemed like he was like he had an old man face to me. It felt like an old man face. I don't know how to explain that. There go my hey baby, hey girl. um, like they got ridiculous. That's one. Movie used to be my jam though. I'm not even going. I feel like I would eat it up. I feel like I could like really kill that. But I got a stomach and stuff too. But I feel like I still kill it with that. Like, yeah, she look her body is better than mine, but girl, I'll eat that up. I gotta think of something. I don't know. Like I hate that I have to do it so early because I'm like, it's gonna change 641 times before I actually make a decision. So, um, maybe I'll be Justin. I'm gonna tell Justin I'm gonna be him for Halloween. Justin, I'm gonna be you for Halloween. I'm not gonna have no friends. All of my friends is gonna quit me. They gonna dump me like a bitch. Whatever. Whatever. Um, what else? I don't think we have. I think that's all we have for today. Come back tomorrow for Ask Coach Katasha. My Wednesdays is always super interesting. Like it's just so random, and I love it so much. It's so random. Um, but yeah, stop by tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time for Ask Coach Katasha, which is going to be your live Q&A with a certified sexpert, which is me. All right. Okay. So I will see you then. I look forward. Thank you for everybody who showed up, commented, all those good things. I appreciate your support and I appreciate you enjoying the content. I hope you are enjoying the content and I hope to see you back soon. All right. I will see you later.